It's a rose petal. Oh, Christ. You don't get it. You've got to get it. This might change your life. You're welcome. I did not know that. Salsa salsa. Hello friends, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make for you two types of salsa. Well, kind of three, you'll see. But I'm going to be making a roasted red salsa and a guacamole. And the way that I make guacamole is that I kind of make a pico de gallo and then avocado mash, and then I kind of mix the two together. So this is a recipe that's been in my family for a long time. I've made a couple little tweaks, and my favorite, I've got a secret ingredient that I'll show you at the end. So I'm gonna make first the roasted red salsa, and it's really simple, easy to make, and super delicious. So let's get started. What I do is I put tomatoes on my skillet, I put onions and some chiles de árbol and some jalapeno, and I'm gonna roast those up, get some color on them. It'll add a great flavor to it, and then we just blitz it up. It's really that easy. Oh, we'll add some garlic, we'll add some salt and pepper, and that's pretty much it. It's really good, really tasty, goes well on tacos, burritos, any type of Mexican food. So I'm gonna get roasting, so let's go. I'm just gonna cut these in half and put them in my skillet. And I just wanna get a little color to them. They're going in the blender, so you don't gotta be too precise with your cuts. Next, jalapeno. Not taking out the seeds. You already know why, because I'm not a pussy. Next is our onion. I did 7 tomatoes, 1 medium onion, a whole jalapeno, and I'm doing 10 chiles de árbol, and I'm gonna do 4 cloves of garlic. And I'm just roasting them, and then I'm gonna blitz them, and it'll be done. Add a little bit of cilantro, salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of lime. It's gonna be awesome. So I'm just gonna flip these. Not all of them are gonna be super charred, but that's okay. We just want a little color on them to add flavor. I don't wanna burn them or anything. All right, so I'm gonna pull these chiles de árbol off because they're starting to get too charred, so I can let everything else keep charring. I'm just gonna kick off the stems, leaving the seeds, and toss them into my blender where everything else is gonna go. Oh shit! Hi. Oh, man down. It's very hot. I could probably do this with 2 tongs. Aha, wrong thing. Shit. But why would I do that? It's much more entertaining to season my fingers. All right, I'm gonna let these char a little bit more. Woo! All right, we're almost done charring, and I figured, you know, might as well take my garlic cloves and toss these bitches in there too. Blip, blip. You're welcome. All right, so we're all charred up. I mean, there's not a ton of char, and in retrospect, I probably should have put a little canola oil down so that the bottom end of my tomatoes got a little better char instead of sticking so much. I'm still gonna scoop up as much as I can from the pan and put it in there because I like that flavor. So I'm just gonna start dumping them in there. I've got to kick off the ends of this onion. Just gonna cut off the ends here. Boom. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Hot. Boop. I'm gonna take about a 1/4 bunch of cilantro and just estimate that looks about right. Pop it into my blender. Really all that's left to do is I'm gonna blitz this up, add a little bit of lime and salt, and this is done. Hooey! Hey, country fucker. Got some nice salsa right here. That smells really good. All right, let's dump this out. I think I'm gonna do half a lime. Just gonna add a little bit of salt there, maybe like a half teaspoon. I'm gonna just slice my chips. Kayai! Yeah! A little more salt. One thing to watch out for is don't salt it too much, because keep in mind you're usually eating with tortilla chips, and tortilla chips have salt on them also. So anyways, I feel like that's perfect. I'm gonna give it a taste with the chip. You can see these black bits and the nice char on there. For me, that's perfect. That shit is delicious. Okay, so let's move on to the guac. This is a really simple recipe. It's gonna be tomatoes, jalapenos, onion, cilantro, lime, and salt. The only things that you need for this, because there's no cooking involved, this is just combining ingredients. I'm gonna put my avocado mixture in one bowl, smash it with my potato smasher, and then I'm gonna chop up a bunch of veggies, make a pico de gallo that could stand alone, be a great salsa, but then I add it into my avocado mixture. I just got my knife, my cut board, and my tater smasher, and this little juicer, which isn't required but nice to have, not a need to have. So let's do it. First step is I'm going to halve, pit, and scoop my avocados into one bowl. Yeah. To take the pit out of an avocado, it's really easy. Be careful. Gently kind of give it the old 1-2 right into the center of the pit. Boop, twist, plop it out. Pro tip, to discard the pit, you just pinch it on your knife with your thumb and your index finger, and you just pinch it off. Boop, and you're done. Boop, twist, pinch, adios chief. Some people, not me, they'll kind of slice their avocados and then scoop it out. I just scoop it out in like little intervals, just kind of like I'm cutting it with the knife. I just start to scoop it. I want to move quickly because I'm making guac and salsa. I'm gonna dump some lime juice over the top and then Hulk smash it with my tater smasher. I like to roll that lime. Get the juices flowing before I squeeze that some bitch. The lime just kind of helps it not go brown. Smash this son bitch. Just smash her. Just smash that son bitch. You gotta get aggressive with them and smash it. No chunks. Smooth. Could be better, but it will be incredible once all said and done. Next, I'm gonna cut my tomatoes. You get to choose how thick you want it. The best thing you can do is get a super sharp knife. One of the most frustrating things about cutting tomatoes is if you have a dull knife, it's just gonna be a smash session. I'm gonna finely chop these and put them into my bowl. One of the techniques that not a lot of people know about that I learned actually in Mexico is what I call kind of the rose. So that helps you chop your tomatoes as fine or as thick as you want. And the reason they call it a rose is because it looks like a rose once you cut it. Let's get started. We're gonna do about 4 or 5 cuts down. And the rose starts here. Boom. 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 Then you just cut. And I don't like to waste any, so when I get to the end, I do one of these. And that's your tomato. Fuck you, tomato! God, I hate cutting tomatoes. I gotta drink more to be okay with this. It pisses me off, man. Salsa, salsa. Tomatoes, done. Next, I'm gonna cut the onion. So, in we go. So we're gonna cut our jalapeno. You can do one or two. What I like to do right after I cut jalapeno is wash my hands, because nobody wants a spicy dick. That's when you go to the bathroom and you touch your penis. I don't want our penis on fire! Alright, it's shot time. So, one of the last ingredients is cilantro. And I go off appearance. I don't want too much cilantro, I don't want too much green, but it tastes good, and you gotta chop it finely, and then you just add it to it and go off of view. I don't know the exact amount. It's different every time. Fun fact about cilantro is that some people like to kick off the stem. They just take the leaf off. If you've tried cilantro's stem, it's more flavorful than the leaf. So I don't kick off the leaf. You're welcome. I just learned that today. I'm a bit drunk, but shit. Now I'm just gonna add a little squeeze of lime. Fuck you, idiot. The last ingredient is something that no one puts in their avocado or no one puts in their guacamole. This is what will separate your guacamole from store-bought guacamole. Homemade is better than not. Pickled jalapeno. Not only am I gonna put pickled jalapeno in my pico de gallo, but I'm gonna put the juice in the pico. I'm gonna put the juice in the guac. That's what will separate your homemade guac from store-bought guac. Fuck packet guac. I'm just giving it a nice fine chop. That's about 3 slices, about 1 whole jalapeno. We're gonna get 3 more slices. Yep. Get a little juice. We put the pickled jalapeno juice into the pico. We put the pickled jalapeno juice into the avocado mixture. Game changer. Wanna try it? Oh, that's good. So this is where the magic happens. Pico, amazing, by itself. Eat it with chips if you want to, or you can make a chunky guacamole. And then about half, probably half. A little more acid from here. Pickled jalapeno juice. I love it saucy. The saucier the better. Good. A little more salt. Probably another teaspoon. It was a teaspoon. Oh, wasn't it? Hey, do me a huge favor. Thank me later. Oh my God. This shit is delicious. And we're done. One thing to watch out for is don't salt it too much. Just gonna add a little more salt. We're gonna do a teaspoon. Yep, a little more salt. You know what I like to do when I drink? Drink it. Bitch.